We have less than 24 hours until Night 3 releases, and probably when this video releases, it's probably going to be less than 12 hours. But what do we know about Night 3? Well, since the data store update, which I'll get to that in a different video, there's been a new statue of some sort that's been added to the game, and as you can see, this is some sort of, well, I don't know what to say it. It's something that I cannot anatomically describe as a biologist. I don't know how to describe this. Like, it's got more than the canonical 4 limbs or whatever. It's not a tetrapod, it's something big. And obviously here, it looks like it's trying to grab the God Cube, whatever it is, the thing that everyone's been trying to get. And, well, I mean, on Night 2, it's on the back of this geezer's statue, and then here, it's in front of the statue. I don't know what's going on here. Meanwhile, in the Night 1 cutscenes, there are actually 3 people that were seen here, these 3 geezers, but well, then there's another one who stays behind. These are the children of apparently EXO. So what are we going to do to these 3 people, and are they going to be there in Night 3, or is this going to continue into a Christmas event, which is probably going to happen because Christmas events always happen. They're the most profitable things in the entire year. But these people, they're not actually named. Titus is named, but everyone else is just question marks. So who are they? What are their motives for opening a portal? We don't know yet. Also, we don't actually have leaks for Final Night. Like, there's no boss leak or render leak as there was for Night 1 or Night 2. That might suggest something different, but then again, we don't have anything like this, so we don't know what it could be. In some other news, the Umbra plushie is back on sale. Even though it says it was never going to come back on sale, it's now back on sale. So its appearance on the Halloween trailer actually was meant for something. Yeah, you can get the skin again. I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to do that, then go right ahead. I got it the first time, even though I actually haven't unpackaged it. It's still in my room, and I should probably unpack it one day. We'll get to that. We'll do that later. Meanwhile, the Slasher Game Pass is going to go off sale. It's going to go off sale tomorrow. So if you want an event tower that you probably didn't get because only 74,000 people got it for free, here's your last opportunity for about probably 6 months, probably, if we think about it. Meanwhile, the Jester Tower is going to come back as well when the Slasher goes off sale. So at least the developers are going to make some money, you know? They've got to make the money somehow, and I don't know how much Jester's going to cost. I'd probably imagine it'll be like about 750 because last year's acts were pretty hard. Might even be 899. We'll see. Next, we have some, well, it was known at the time, but some news about the Jason skin, Slasher skin. That's going to be a quest for when Night 3 opens. It'll probably be related to the Slasher, so, because you need most of the mission quests require the tower to be used to get the skin. So I'd imagine if you don't have this tower, then you won't be able to do the mission quest. It'll probably be like another, like those other mission quests which appear here, but for probably for the first week or so, it might have a higher chance of appearing here, just so that people can actually do it. Meanwhile, these event towers here, they're probably going to be released in the next update, and I did suggest that one of these could be an easy mode tower and one of them could be a hard mode tower. Now, as of right now, we've got 2 unreleased game passes. They're in the game code, but I mean, I will get to this later, but you know, leaking isn't allowed in. Well, it was never allowed, but this isn't a leak. You can find it sort of through public. It's not like it's trying to be hidden. It's there. People have found it. Developers, do not come at me. I mean, the developers have tried to hide the names of it for now, calling it HV Game Pass and HP Game Pass. So we can infer from that Halloween tower name and Halloween tower name Game Pass, but we don't know what the tower name is. I believe H is probably stands for Halloween, so it's not actually the tower's leaked, but good indication maybe. Meanwhile, remember the 7th badge that I suggested might be a secret badge? Well, it's actually called, it's been changed to Triumph of All Nights. Complete all 3 nights on hard difficulty in one go using a single loadout. That's sort of the, well, okay, they've actually changed it. It used to be a placeholder, but now it's actually a thing. Complete all 3 nights on hard difficulty in one go using a single loadout. So I'd imagine you have to do it successively, Night 1, Night 2, Night 3, without failing, with the same loadout. And I'd imagine the loadout that I used for Night 2, which was Golden Crook Boss, Commander, Mortar, probably you could place the Mortar, Ranger and Gatling Gun. That's probably going to be the ideal loadout to actually beat the entire game. We actually probably have to do it in one go. So successively, night 1, night 2, night 3. Thinking about it, this might be one of the ways you get one of the other towers, and one of the other towers is you either be easy or not, or hard mode. I don't know if this requires other people. It doesn't seem to imply you need to be on solo mode, so it does seem to imply, well, you can have other people to try and help you, but maybe it does seem possible that it could be solo. It depends on night 3, as night 3 could be some impossible thing that's impossible to solo. We'll see. Meanwhile, the other 2 badges here for this one and this one, this is probably going to be the night 3 easy badge. This is going to be the night 3 hard badge. I mean, they haven't been changed yet, but I imagine by the time that the update releases, they're going to change. Oh, and some, not a leak per se, but this is just what the HV Game Pass and the HP Game Pass looked like before the backgrounds were added to it. They seem pretty much the same. I don't know. They're probably renders used for like the update log, but again, we don't know too much apart from this looks like a rocket launcher. This looks like shooty McBow shoots Hunger Games, Katniss, Evergood. That being said, Below Natural did say the new tower, you get them by beating Night 3 easy and Night 3 hard. Maybe it's implied that you have to beat both easy and hard mode, or one of them's easy and one of them's hard mode. I'm very confused about the badge. I mean, the new Conqueror badge. Maybe that's the Jason skin. I don't know. That just seems very odd to have such a skin, such a badge with no reward. Although to be fair, the hidden wave badge doesn't have a reward yet, but they are planning it. Yeah. Also, event towers, they're not going to be put in the battle pass. There was a plan for the Necromancer to be in the Halloween battle pass, but that was canned. Finally, the 2 days after the night 3 releases, the Haunt event closes, so none of this weird Haunt stuff here. Catalog, well, actually the catalog might stay. After all, this is quite profitable for the developers, I'd imagine. You know, buying the stuff here, I'd imagine the developers are making quite a bit of Robux from it. Although, you know, developers, if you want to just prove it, just to, you know, show your receipts and everything. I'm just saying, I could be your account. I'm joking. Leaderboard is floating. I never. Is that other leaderboard also floating? Why are they also broken? Huh? I think things are broken. Oh well. But I think that is it in terms of Halloween League. I'm not entirely sure what we have in store for in terms of like maps and everything. We might have gone on a map league, and I speculate we got on a map league because we've got that big castle at the end of the trailer. But people are well, there's like half people who want Defend the Center maps, and other people who want a multi-lane map, and people who just want a standard map. I don't know, because there's going to be an easy mode. I'd imagine there might be some sort of compromise in between. It'd probably be like a multi-lane map as Krampus, or another multi-lane map at some Christmas event, which I've Outpost 32, that one. And I imagine it might be a multi-lane map, but we shall see. And I think maybe the background of this lobby might be the Steam for Night 3. But we shall see. Other than that, though, I think that's it in terms of events. We have 20 hours, well, when this video is recorded, 20 hours and 42 minutes until the event releases. Okay,